today's session is going to be a little different from the usual one. I have been getting a lot of questions from different people who are trying to join this course that how do I conduct classes? I want your feedback. I think a lot of people have been part of this group for more than a month now. So let's start with Asia. Asia, how has been your experience being part of this community and learning together with me?
It's been great, I can say. Like I wanted to talk in a group. I had some session on English study. Those were individual, but I wanted to talk with people that I can know their opinion on the topic. And main thing, this class is recorded. So after getting that recorded video, I watched my own video. I don't like, but still I watch and I find out my each and every mistake and I work on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really great, I can say.
I am making this video for people who are trying to work on their spoken English, be it sentence structures, vocabulary, confidence, or even a community where you can practice every day. And I will be helping you with all of the things I just mentioned right now. I have been creating content on YouTube for almost 2 years now, but recently I started putting them on Facebook and Insta, and I'm getting a lot of messages, people who are looking to join my classes. So in this video, I will be also explaining the format of my course, that what exactly I teach and how exactly do I conduct my classes. What about you, Amanji? What do you think is the best part of this course?
I I have been learning passively so many years, and so passively learning gives me the idea what is right, what is wrong. I started searching some group, and some groups I find well, like English Yari, but they cost too much for sessions. So I was not ready to invest that much of cost. And I have been watching you for I think 1 or 2 years, time to time, not regularly, but time to time. And since then, I used to like your way you're speaking. And then I felt that how much he is knowledgeable and calm and composed. And even though he is more than half of my age, and I have never thought like that. Someday I would learn from my like a nephew or son like guys. Okay. And really, I in last video, I is your last video, I saw your uh, keenly, very minutely, and I confirmed I am at the right place.
Yeah.
Okay, and no one give me the sarbat which I drink and learn this language. So finally, I have to work on my and the group I wanted. I found that group. Okay, so this is the best part, and you are so giving, sir. I did not expect that I would get so much from a group. So I found that you are so much giving.
You know, Amanji, you said it rightly that nobody can provide you that magical potion or sarbat that drink this and start speaking English. You have to do the actual work. And this was the actual reason why I didn't believe in testimonials, that I have to put actual reviews of people who are part of my classes. I have been working in this community for more than 1.5 years now, almost 2 years. And I didn't believe in testimonials. I have trained almost 200 students, 200 people individually, in group. But I thought that, you know what, I'm getting a lot of views on YouTube. People recognize me, they know where I come from, they know my background. So I didn't believe in testimonials. But now I have started putting my content on Facebook, Insta, where people don't know me at all. So you know the psychology of people. If they see results, they will automatically reach out to you. If I put this video on Facebook, Amanji is speaking, he is in his 40s, he is able to speak and is still learning from a guy like me. They will reach out to me. So that's the whole purpose. And I truly appreciate what you said about the course. And guys, if I'm uploading this video, I haven't paid any of them. They have paid to be in this group. I am announcing 3 batches now. I will. Some of you already know that I work full time, and luckily I have started getting a lot of response from strangers. So I have to extend the number of groups. So thankfully, I'm gonna do that. All right then, Kishan. I know I asked the same question to you even yesterday. So tell me, what kind of changes have you noticed since you have been part of this group?
The changes are very huge. I cannot tell you here, but really before that, when I joined your course, I was too shy to ask any questions, and I was not confident. I was feeling hesitant to talk, but no, I can see the changes on myself. Now I'm enough confident to talk anyone, especially I would say girls, because I have whenever it's come to talk to girls, I always feel kind of a problem. So now I'm talking very fairly to anyone. So this is the changes I can see on myself.
Yes. The next question is for Ankit.
Yes, sir. I am for improving my communication, sir. I have uh, to be completed in join this session, not month, not 2 months.
Yeah.
Only for 2 weeks is completed. But to be honest, I am improving my communication. It's good. Today I came in office. My friend in Hyderabad, he don't know Hindi, but I am able to speak in English. Before I am not able to speak in English. Today, for I am able to speak. Then I thought my English will improve.
He doesn't know Hindi. Ankit, you should say, he doesn't know Hindi and my English is improving. All
Okay,
credit
sir.
goes
He
to
doesn't know
Roshan.
Hindi.
Because of Roshan, you have started to speak English.
Okay, sir.
So that's one correction. Pay attention to your grammar. Have you been
Okay.
watching the videos I share in the group? The recorded
Yes,
videos?
sir. Yes, sir.
Which was
Sir,
the
I am
last video
watching
you
every day.
watched?
For 2 days, I am not. For 2 days, I am not watch your video.
See, I am not your teacher who is going to punish you if you don't watch my videos, if you don't complete your work. We all are adult here except Hamad. So you should know your responsibility, that what I have to work on, right? Don't I tell you exactly what to do, regardless of where you are standing, your current level, what kind of mistakes you are making. सबके लिए कोई ना कोई solution तो है ना मेरे पास. वो recorded videos है, class में feedback है. Now what else are you expecting? Are you also looking for some kind of sarbat or what?
No server, sir. No server.
No, I can only offer an apple to you. No sarbat. All right. Sohail,
Okay.
Sohail, I think if I have to choose one person whom I have seen growing very quickly, it's you. So tell me, how has been your experience being part of this community?
So right now I am able to make sentences and I give the answer, but don't ask question. I am not able to ask question, but now I am give the answer and I am making a simple sentence. Now able to making the simple sentences, but complex. But now complex sentences I feel difficult.
Yeah, you are able to say simple things, but when it comes to going in detail, explaining things, you are still struggling. Yeah, with time you will be able to do it. You know, we just have to do one thing regularly. Practice, watch the videos I'm sharing in the group, the recorded session, complete the worksheet, and slowly you will start building your muscle memory. And that's the most important thing. You know, fluency doesn't mean that making 10 sentences. And I think Premji will explain this better than anybody else in this group. So,
Yes, sir.
simple English is really powerful. Not just English, simple Hindi, speaking in simple language. As long as we are able to convey our ideas, that's more than enough. So, Premji, tell me, what about you? What kind of changes have you noticed in your English after this 1.5 months?
Yes, sir. Yeah, on 5th of June, I completed my 1 month in this group, and from starting to correct my level, I observing lots of improvement in me. in starting, you notice that I am whenever I make sentence, lots of filler words in my sentence is going on. In my
Yeah.
current, there is some improvement. I am able to reduce my filler words. At least someone can notice that, and uh, I don't imagine that I can improve myself in that way, sir.
Yeah.
So, uh, and also, sir, I am feel very motivated. Like everyone talking about, discussing about something, so I feel very motivated in me. I think that I am also can able to speak. I can I can also express myself to others. So this group is give me more confidence.
Yeah.
And before I joining this group, sir, I am very trying to say any person in English, speaking in English, because sir, whenever I thinking that to speak in English, from starting I start in English, but after few sentences, then I continuously speaking in Hindi.
Mm-hmm.
So that group give me confidence, so I can able to speak to anyone in
Yeah.
English language, sir.
Yes, it's the community. I mean, everybody here is familiar enough now. One more thing, Premji, again, I tell in every class that you also have to work on your basic. These are few mistakes you make. Like, I am also can able to speak. See how many times you are repeating. I am also can able to speak. इसमें से एक वर्ड यूज करना था आपको बस. I can speak English now. I am able to reduce my filler words. या तो am able to बोलिए या तो can बोलिए. I am can एक साथ नहीं बोलेंगे. All right.
Okay.
Same with I can be able to. तो can का मतलब ही होता है able to. If I say that I can run, what does it mean? The single line. इसका
Means
इंग्लिश क्या हुआ?
I am
I
able to
am
run.
able to run. तो
Able
दो
to.
बार यूज करने की क्या जरूरत है? I can able to. There is no use. Okay. So instead
Okay.
say I am able to or I can speak. Now, for people
Okay.
who have watched this far, let me take you to the reading materials these people get for their input. Because सब लोग हर टॉपिक पे बात नहीं कर पाते हैं, और अगर हमें किसी भी टॉपिक पे बात करना सीखना है तो हमारे पास कुछ ना कुछ इनपुट होना चाहिए. वो इनपुट कहीं से भी आ सकता है, चाहे हम पढ़ के लाएं या फिर कोई वीडियो देख के लाएं. So the conversation you are watching right now, it was testimonial and feedback from the learners who have been part of the community. And before we get into that, let me reintroduce myself. I know I have done that so many times on this channel, but again, this video is for people who are here for the first time. So my name is Roshan and I am from Bihar. I have done my graduation in English honors and I have been working as a teacher for almost 4 years now. Earlier, I was working in a school, but now I work full time on the internet. And coming from a village, I know what kind of problems you are going through. And I can completely relate with you how it feels when you are not able to sound confident or not being able to hold a conversation. You start cursing yourself that why I'm not able to learn this. And the thing that you see behind me, that bookshelf, that is not just for show off. I love reading, and I truly believe that when you surround yourself with this language by reading, by talking to people, and by practicing regularly, then nobody can stop you. And that's what happened with me. Even though I come from a village, because of this artificial environment, now I'm able to speak fluently and now I'm able to train people. So I have spent a good amount of time on this course. I have spent almost 3 years correcting it, adding some new things. And this is exactly what you are going to get in this course. First, you will get some reading materials like this, dealing with one topic, and in the topics you will find two kinds of paragraph: first person perspective and general perspective, which I will explain in a few minutes. And one more thing I would like to discuss here, that you have to build your muscle memory. Muscle memory simply means that you repeat a task so many times that you don't have to think about it. And English is also a skill, so you have to repeat it, read, write, and practice in the class. So now let me take you to the screen. This is what we are discussing right now. Our topic is my dreams. So you will get files like this, where I will be covering one topic, and then we have paragraph which is written in first person perspective. First person perspective simply means it is my idea. Whoever reads this paragraph, it will become their idea. For example, if I am reading this, it's my idea. If Aryan is reading this, it will become Aryan's idea. अगर आप पढ़ोगे, it will become your idea. So why this is important? So the thing I mentioned earlier, input is very important. So what kind of input do you exactly need? This kind of input, so that you have a little bit of idea how you can talk about it. So the topic is my dreams. When I think about my dreams, I realize they had changed many times in my life. As a child, I dreamed of becoming a cricketer. I will choose the option which is suitable to me, because that felt familiar and respected. Now I can add some new lines here कि मैं क्रिकेटर क्यों बनना चाहता था, because that was familiar and it felt respected. All the kids in my colony, they used to play only one game, and that was cricket, and I used to watch it on television. It was everywhere. So that's how my dreams got influenced. So by reading this paragraph, you will have some kind of reference and idea how you can go on and on about a topic. The second kind of paragraph is general perspective. And what does it mean? First, try to think what is a general perspective. If you are not able to guess it, read this paragraph and you will get the idea. So dreams reflect a person's hope, values and emotional needs. They often change with age, experience and responsibility. So ये किसी एक आदमी का आइडिया नहीं है. दिस इज अ जनरल ओपिनियन. दिस इज कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट फ्रॉम फर्स्ट पर्सन पर्सपेक्टिव. ये मैं अपने बारे में नहीं बता रहा हूँ. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द टॉपिक itself. So when you combine general perspective and first person perspective, you are able to share your ideas very clearly. So that's why I told you input is very important. So after that, we have a list of vocabulary that is called adjectives. And adjectives are really important if you want to hold a conversation, if you want to explain something. And all of the words you see here, they are to describe our dreams. Why do we like them? For example, ambitious. So whom do we call ambitious? Somebody who can do anything for their dreams, right? So let's say my friend who is willing to change cities, he is willing to live in Delhi because he wants to become a cricketer. So what can I call him? He is very ambitious. So after that, we have some phrasal verbs, and you don't have to remember anything. This is just for your reference. You have to practice it, make sentences, and eventually you will get the hang of them. Now, this section is very important for people who are unable to ask questions. You can take reference from them and you can start asking these questions in the group. And the last segment is called conversation drill. So you are reading a conversation between two people. So just imagine you are spending 15 to 20 minutes regularly on a topic. What will happen? Your vocabulary will improve, your sentence structures will improve, and most importantly, when you join the batch, you will feel confident that yes, I can hold a conversation. And the thing I mentioned earlier, muscle memory. If you are repeating the same task for the next 3 months, then your English will reach to a different level. So this is what you are getting in the course. 1 hour of live class on Zoom, recording of our sessions, and also pre-recorded lessons on multiple grammatical topics. If your basic is weak, you can cover your basic by watching those videos. And then you will get reading materials like this to get some kind of input there. And lastly, I'll provide you a lot of worksheet to work on your basics. So that's the simple format of my course. First learn something and then practice with me. So that's our today's video. I hope I was able to cover all the questions that you have related to the course. Still, if you have any doubts and if you need any additional information, just drop me a message on my number and I'll share the details of my classes. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.